In the world of sports, there are moments that define the trajectory of a team. Some teams experience a gradual decline, while others face a single event that marks the end of a golden age. For the Bruins, Game 7 of last year's Eastern Conference quarterfinals looks like it might be one of those single events, as the best regular season team in NHL history relinquished their lead in the final minute of regulation, setting the stage for Carter Verhaeghe to complete the upset for the 8th-seeded Panthers in overtime. It wasn't just another playoff exit for the Bruins. It marked the end of the Bergeron and Krejci era in Boston. But it isn't all bad news in Beantown. There's still talent on this Bruins squad. The question isn't whether they'll be competitive, but how much they'll regress from last year's historic regular season. Looking at their off-season moves, you get a sense of a bygone era, a time when names like James Van Riemsdyk, Kevin Shattenkirk, and Milan Lucic were making headlines. Now they're entering the fold as question marks more than exclamation points, inking one-year deals that barely nick the salary cap. On the other hand, the exits of Dmitry Orlov, Tyler Bertuzzi, and Taylor Hall represent the loss of significant depth. But incoming youngsters Morgan Geekie and Jesper Boqvist will help bolster the Bruins' bottom six. The emergence of Hampus Lindholm as a top blue liner is another positive development for the Bruins. And Pavel Zacha looks like he's ready to be a top-end player for the Bruins after putting up 57 points in 82 games during his first season in Boston. Then there's Brad Marchand, the last remaining player from the Bruins' 2011 Stanley Cup championship team. At the age of 35, he isn't showing signs of decline, but it's worth asking how much longer he'll be able to perform at an elite level. Not to mention that Marchand will be a free agent at the end of the 2023-24 season. Jake DeBrusk, who once requested a trade out of Boston after being relegated to a secondary role, has proven himself invaluable to the team. Meanwhile, concerns surround Charlie Coyle's ability to consistently deliver as a second-line center. The Bruins are confident that David Pastrnak will lead the way offensively, and Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman give the Bruins one of the league's top duos between the pipes. An expected dip in regular season performance doesn't spell doom for the Bruins. Teams like the Capitals clinched the Stanley Cup in the years following President's Trophy winning seasons. But transitioning from a historically great regular season, playoff disappointment, and the departures of Krejci and Bergeron will be challenging. But I think the Bruins still have enough firepower to be competitive. Let me know your expectations and predictions for the Bruins in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Please like this video and hit the subscribe button for more NHL updates and videos about hockey history.